Welcome back to My Life with Plants. I'm Newman. It's been a while since we looked at the cacti. They haven't had any water for about a month. All they've had is just the mist off whatever rain has come, and those days are far and few between. So they're pretty dry up here. We got all these to take off. It's the end of the flowering for this guy. Ooh, I hooked my skin up right there. We're going to finish pulling those off later. Let's throw this away. I'll be busy out here. Put a lid over these cacti, and it's lined, you can see here, lined it with the silver window, car window, let me say that again, windscreen protector, insulation. And usually I wrap this on the inside, but that's not using my head. That's what I did last time, tried to put it on the inside and I couldn't get the lid on. But there you have it. That's the protection for the seedlings so they don't get frost or damage from the cold because they're still young. And then down here, these are taking on some characteristics. You can see here that this seedling here has got very short spines. This one has super long spines. They are all quite different and unique. What I'm looking forward to is them having flowers. These are my Echinopsis hybrids that I've produced myself. They've been grown slowly over the years. They're definitely not grown too quick. But what else? What do you expect for the heat of this balcony? This one's been doing really good. It's actually put on a lot of size. Look at how thick these spines are. And this is Homalocephalotexensis, or the horse crippler. Is its nickname, horse crippler, because it's almost, this whole thing is buried underneath the ground in habitat, and horses stand on it and thus they get injured. This one's turned into a real specimen. Right next to it we got a little stowaway in there. I don't know if I can get in there to get it. Got it. It's even got roots coming out of it, look. Mammillaria. And we'll put you back in here. You can grow your roots out. So their favorite time of year is to drop some of their little heads that they've made and root elsewhere. This one's looking really great. It's Mammillaria elongata copper king. You couldn't get a better specimen than this. And if there is, show me. Right next to it, another kind of elongata copper, elongata. Just magnificent. These seedlings are looking really great. These are my Mammillaria mystax that have been grown for years and years, and this is mum. Every now and then it puts out a fruit, and I collect it and I get the seed out. The biggest one would be down here. This is my biggest one. Put my hand down there for comparison. We got another one right there. Yeah, slow growing but tough. Can handle the cold easily. This one is Mammillaria. It's getting a bit chilly out here. What's your name again? And it's starting to dichotomously split its stem there, divide itself, really degrade. This thing is absolutely filled the pot. Mammillaria prolifera. This is a Cactus lattispinus, which has filled that pot. This one will flower in mid or late winter. It's Mammillaria kowinskiana. Looks like some kind of weird hairdo. Yeah. And these are the... check out how long these spines are on them. Jeepers creepers. How long are those, huh? And this is Cactus articulatus. And this is the original plant I bought, and parts of it have been knocked off, and I grew them on. I'm quite terrified of this plant if I bang into it. Up the top here is Mammillaria. Got a stink bug right here. Whoop. Okay. This is Mammillaria magnamama. It's looking great. Right next to it is this, probably its last flower it's ever going to produce for this year. And there's a baby down there. You can glimpse it coming away. This is Cactus sedispinus, and this is the other one I grew. Down here, I don't know what these spots are. Don't know. But you can see here that I can actually press it. Look, they're getting dehydrated because we get very low humidity in the daytime. And these are my two Echinopsis denudatas. Right next to it is this Trichoceros huasha. It is shriveled up quite a lot. Denudata. These flattened compressed spines on it. It's looking really great. Oh, and down here, look. Check out how nice these are. Gymnocalycium anacitzii. Probably going to lose half of their size during the winter. And Gymnocalycium, what is your name again? Right next to it is Baruchii, which is the coldest hardy, one of the cold hardiest of the gymnos. And it took the heat too. Goody good. So glad. Next to it, this is Monvelii. There's a label there. Gymnocalycium. Like, check out this Mammillaria. It's absolutely filled that pot. And there's another Copper King. So if I haven't got enough. And here's one of my seed, stem growing cuttings. It's turned into a nice, rather big plant now. Austrocylindropuntia subulata monstros, and this one is another Cactus atonus that I've been growing from seed too. Sounds like maybe the first harp ever made in history. Sounded like this. And up here, yet to be repotted, is this Mammillaria that's big long thing, like a long sausage. It's got a couple of terracotta pots to stop it doing a nosedive out of this pot, but it's going to be repotted in spring, and this will be its home forever. And up here, hiding, that is my one and only Neoporteria nervosa, which loves it right there. This Mammillaria Humboldtii really is dying for a repot. It's absolutely out. Ruin that pot. This Mammillaria, they keep forgetting to name it. It's really nice. And this is a vicious thing. There's a Hematocanthus, and so is this. It is completely different looking, and it is oozing out. I don't know if you could see the nectar, the gland, and the gland is the protrusion like a nipple sticking out, if you can see it out of the areole. And those are extra nectaries. So ants live in and around them in habitat and protect them from predators. This is Phaeocactus glossicans, and this thing's lovely. Puts up with the cold easily. This is my Espostoa lanata. It grew like anything. Doing the flopsy here is Phaeocactus mcdowellii. It has babies that are kind of stretching out and not looking too good. This thing is getting out of hand. You can see those babies in the back there, growing up. It's pushed over on my Notocactus leninghalcyon and probably stabbing it a little bit there. It's getting a little bit pricked by its neighbor, which would hurt. This thing is massive and old. I bought this as a big plant that was just starting to offset, so the offsets are still quite small. But this thing is starting to colonize this whole pot. Next to it is my magnificent Notocactus. Horstii, Pepereus. It's looking great. They love plenty of water during the summer, and they love the tropical weather. Tropical, humid weather, they love it. And this one is the Notocactus warrowsii. And next to it is Magnifica. That I'm sure that this is full of seed right here. And I've grown some. I'm going to show you soon. These are my two. And they're down there. That's a burn. That was a burn from 1 year. But check out how big that is. With my hand, I'm going to put my face next to it so you can see how big it is. Hopefully I don't get injured. Oh, it's pretty prickly. Lovely spines on this Gymnocalycium seglionis. This balcony gets up to 43 degrees. Can you believe that? Wiggensiarinacea. This is my Phaeocactus that I keep forgetting the name of. And this one's a Morii, and it's getting bigger and bigger all the time. And this one's Phaeocactus bicolor. Love that plant. This is the Mammillaria that has no name, but it has really big flowers for a Mammillaria. And this one is Alba lanata, which I have another. Oh, down here. Down here we got this pot that's one's gone into orbit. Horstii, Gymnocalycium horstii, and that one is Damsii or something. Damsii is getting squished in there in the corner. We got a Mammillaria honeyana popping up. Look, there's a nice flower. And this Gymnocalycium Mahanovici, and we got two buds on that one. This is my Notocactus horstii that has the orange flowers, and this one is starting to shape up really well now. It's turning into a magnificent specimen, and this is never going to move. I'm going to keep it here forever. It loves this spot. Matucana or Antioco or something like that. Next to it is a offset from my Pepereus Hostia. Doing really good. And up here in between the prickles is another Albilinata. Yeah, we got lots of stuff. This is my magnificent Austrocylindropuntia subulata monstrose, and if I was to repot that again in the spring, it would double its size. And I don't want it to get any bigger, so I'll leave it alone. And under here we have, now that is a Labivia that I grew from seed, and there's one here too that I have grafted. I got to take these pups off, so it's taking that energy away from the graft. But they're looking really great. And then we got the Oreoceras trolli. We got another Notocactus Lenninghausea. That's looking real nice. Yeah, you won't believe what that's planted in. It's just straight in Akadama. Nothing else. Man, these are all my hybrids that I bought through the year. We're going to have magnificent flowers. There's another, look, there's another one that I grew from a cutting, Austrocylindropuntia. These are those Echinopsis that I took and I put into this pot, this terracotta pot, but not all the way to the top. And they've already outgrown it. And they're all healthy as anything. They're all different. This one is my magnificent, and it's starting to get conical, but it does with age. And this is Acanthocalicium spiniflorum variety violaceum. Next to it is a Chamaceros. It's a Parodia mammulosa, and another one. I love water. It's a big, massive, growing Echinopsis hybrid. Up here in flower. This one's always flowering all the time. Camptotricha. When does it not flower? Look at all these offsets. They've colonized this pot. Really good. Love touching this thing. Bird's nest cactus. Good name. You can see how far up it is on the wall. It's a good 5 feet. I love this plant, and I don't love forgetting its name. Where are you again? Deutraconia. This is the Deutraconia, and it's up for a repot. It'll get a little bit of dieback on the leaf tips because it gets real cold up here in the winter. This is its best time of the year where it really pushes out new fresh growth and greening up. Native to northern Argentina, grows in deserts. It's a desert bromeliad with real stiff, hard leaves. This Bacchusana has really done well. It's offset it a lot, and then this one is Matadai. Yeah, and here we got another Mammillaria prolifera. We got another colony of, well, they've been grown for a good year now. They have a good root system. Mammillaria nervosa, the Gymnocalycium anacicii, Sulcobotia rochai. That has been put up here to get the extra sunlight, so it can fill out more. If you have it in a lower light area, like I did, don't worry, it'll get its shape back. And that's my magnificent specimen of a nervosa. Up here are my just my Rebutia that has tiny little white flowers on it. They're doing all right. Much better. Okay. Don't want to pop this lid off too long. It's getting cold. You can see it. This is my Magnifica. Parodia Magnifica right next to it. All my seedlings of Parodia Lenninghalsii. They're looking really good. These are all my hundreds and hundreds of Echinopsis subdenudatus, plus more here. And in here is the beginnings of Phaerocactus edispinus, sowed in September the September the 14th. Next to it is Parodia magnifica. I haven't got my glasses on, so I'm pretty sure some seedlings are popping up. This time I didn't put them in a bag or anything because I found that they don't need it. It's hard enough. You don't need the bag. Saglionis. You can spot them all in there. Gymnocalycium saglionis, and this one is a Parodia tonus. That one's grown too. And they keep popping up when they're ready. So they will have this over them. It'll work. And if it doesn't work, I'll cry. I'll cry. But it should, because this is good insulation. This is all they need. Well, we're going to do an update on these. They're not ready to show you yet, but the lids are popped up to let the air flow through during the day. And in here are all my Haworthias, but we're going to do an update on them when they look better. They're looking good now. They're starting to plump up, but we'll leave that. So we'll give you a surprise later. Anyway, that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed looking at my cacti. I forgot to show you the other side. This one's got a pup. It's one of my Trichoceras. There's another Huasha. There's these two. I'm hoping that'll flower. There's Serencias, a massive Trichoceras. Oh, the pup's coming off it. Yeah. And this one's perfectly fine here in all the cold. This is Gymnocalycium horstii. This is the one that I pulled out from downstairs because I thought that this terrible bacteria was going to kill it for sure, but it has come back from the dead, grew another root system, and is living on, this Gymnocalycium. Boy, are they tough. Tough. I can't believe how tough they are. This is my nice big Trichoceras Huasha hybrid. It's being grafted. Terrible graft, but it actually took. And my big pot of Echinopsis here, it's huge, and all these have to be taken off. Another big pot. Still trying to bud up, but it's dropped them because it's getting a bit too cold now. It's my nice big Parodia here. Nice big one. And up here, these are the Cumulapuntia. Nice big plant now. Another one. These are all pieces that fell off the main plant that you saw. I made sure I gave it extra water this summer and it paid off. It's looking really great. And up here is Darwinii. Rapuntia Darwinii. It was madly spiny. You can hear that wind whistling through here. It's just like a cold desert right now. These are all starting to go dormant. These are all my, well, that's my hybrid that I made. It's been grafted and it should flower this year. And these, this one, the nearest cactus here, the this one has white flowers and this one will have yellow. These are hybrid Libivias. Yeah. There's a couple of more Echinopsis subdenudata and 3 Trichoceros. Okay, we got more, even more. I'm starting to get cold now. We've got a couple of Atonuses, Parodia Atonuses, and we got a lovely big Libivia here. I can make a lot of new babies of that. And we got my nice big Mammillaria honeyana that loves it down here. Okay, that is everything. This is Carlochlora, Echinopsis Carlochlora. I don't know why I pushed out a funny looking one there. Yeah, it does have this around it. This is kind of how I'm going to protect my Cymbidiums. And it's just to give it a little bit of a cover if it gets too cold, because that one is a little bit cold sensitive. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching this update of my cacti in November, going into winter. It's going to get dry. We expect to have 2 drizzly days, like slight drizzle every month from now. And when it does drizzle, it'll bring a warm front. And then it'll warm up to something like 12 to 14 degrees when you get the drizzles. And it's barely enough to wet the surface of the garden soil. And because the humidity is so low, it's 40% during the day, any water that falls quickly evaporates. That is our winters. And thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time. Bye bye.